Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of my Lords of the Realm 2 classic or original campaign playthrough. This is map number 2, I believe it's Rose or Rose depending on how you might pronounce it. I'm going to go ahead and buy some grain so we can get some grain production online. That way we can be a bit more efficient with how we use our population economically. The interesting thing about this map is that the only iron mine is in the middle here, right there. Every other county only has access to wood and stone. And so basically what this means is in order to get weapons, we either have to get wood and stone and sell them. Let's see what mercenaries popped up. Swordsmen, can't afford them. Would have liked them if we were able to though. Let's get some stone production and also wood production going. And I'm going to go ahead and turn back on exploration. So, as I was saying, if we want to get weapons, we're most likely going to have to get a lot of stone saved up and then sell it, get a bunch of crowns, and let's see, 5, 6, 7, perfect, yeah. Get crowns and then use those crowns to purchase our weapons rather than being able to make them ourselves, at least for the most part. So we're going to do a little bit of economic macro management there. Don't always need to go into the town to micro. The slider is a very handy tool, and I hope we have enough grain to make it. Since we're getting our swordsmen are back. Since we are increasing the number of cows we have, yeah, we'll have enough grain, so that's good. Getting some immigration, nice to see. I might switch over to, oh, that would have been perfect. 4,000 crowns. We don't have a trader in our province, do we? No, I may switch over to basically full-on stone production. That way we can get a better castle up and running, although we can probably afford a Mott and Bailey already. 400. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and upgrade this. It'll give us some more tax income, and it'll give us a quote-unquote free garrison in the castle. By free, I mean it doesn't take weapons out of our inventory, and it doesn't take population away from us. So just some dudes kind of magically appear out of the ground, I guess you could say. So once that's finished, we're going to at least want to start producing some bowmen, some archers, and we're going to want to get an army up at some point in the near future. That's perfect. We'll only lose 1 lumber per turn here. We can afford, we cannot afford these swordsmen. I thought we would be able to afford them. 5,500. We're 200 off, so I think we're just going to go ahead and dump our stone. Do you want to dump all of it? I don't think so. I'll just have to click a whole bunch because, oh, you can't hold it down, okay. I was worried there for a second that I couldn't hold it down.
The band of Danish mercenaries is available.
The sell functionality. So we'll go ahead and pick up our swordsmen. Somewhat tempted to just pull the 100 archers out of here and capture middle. However, it's going to be under pretty heavy attack by the AI throughout the game. So it might be a little bit too ambitious. But if we take it and get a castle there, we could put up a Mott and Bailey if we stop producing bows. Let's go for it, actually. Let's just see if we can make some plays happen here, because I've actually never gotten this initial middle province super early on in a playthrough on this map. Usually the AI fight each other over it because they really want that iron. So they just kill the crap out of each other, and then the province is in complete disarray at like 0 happiness, one poor peasant sitting there for whatever reason. Who knows why he hadn't left yet.
The presence of your men-at-arms in our country
The presence of all men-at-arms.
Remove your troops now or
Yeah,
try to conquer it.
Hopefully this is a large enough army now that I think about it. It may not be. It legitimately may not be. We have 2,000 crowns.
Buy these goods, my lord.
61 more bowmen, then put us at 100. So 200 total bowmen. And 200 swordsmen, plus we have 25 swords. Okay. Let's grab another 130-ish people. Yeah, we can have 6 peasants, that's fine. I don't particularly like peasants in general. Yeah, we have plenty of money coming in. So hopefully we can still get there before the AI. And 600 stones, so 900 to the next castle. The AI might be on the warpath gunning for this county as well. We'll go here and explore a bit more, make sure the AI is not coming already. So we only need +2 again to get back to 100, so that's fine. Crank that back up to 7%. I'll be very excited if we're able to pick up this county so early on. Actually have iron on a playthrough on this map. That would be fantastic. So I actually kind of want to build a Norman keep in this county if we're able to rush it. It's a bit better than the Mott and Bailey, in my opinion. Okay, so the Baron went over this way. That's fine with me, actually. It's very perfect. Alright, we probably could have won without the extra archers, but this gives us the double benefit of surviving with a larger army at the end of this fight, and we'll have people that are able to garrison our castle as soon as it's completed. So let's go ahead and unpause, get all of our control groups set up. So swordsmen, you can be group 1. Bowmen, I guess you're group 2. And it's lovely pathfinding. Are they gonna leave? Oh, if they're gonna leave their bowmen exposed, I'm gonna see if our knights, sorry, not our knights, our swordsmen, I wish they were knights. I don't think they're gonna get there in time. That would have been sweet to be able to have cut off their bowmen. Okay, we're not gonna make it. If these were macemen, too bad this wasn't like Burgundian macemen or whatever the group of 250 maces is. That would have been very nice. But swordsmen are very good. I prefer them over macemen in the long run, so no big deal. Although macemen are extremely cost-efficient units because of how cheap they are. Alrighty, swordsmen, get in there, clog up the lines, let archers just slaughter people because that's what archers do in this game. Go ahead and see if we can... I wonder if having this peasant in the group is messing with the AI. I want them to focus these pikes. And I want my extra swordsmen to get in here so that the archers stop shooting. There we go. Let's get all the archers engaged in melee. That way they're not shooting us. So overall we didn't take too many losses. Happy with this outcome. The battle is won. Wonderful. So we don't need any tax here right now. What we do need is, let's see, 900. We need 1,000. We're getting plenty, so let's go ahead and start the Norman Keep. Yep, we only need 76. That's fine. And I'm gonna buy a bunch of grain here. And then in the autumn, what were these mercs? More swordsmen. Man, the Danish swordsmen just love this area. So we need this army to defend for now. But I need to remember in the autumn to plant this grain. That way we can get away from the dairy. I wonder, actually, I wonder if you eat like a little bit of cows and have dairy and have wheat, is that even less of a chance of the Black Death happening? I wonder. Alright, so let's get back into making bows. We'll let our stone tick up slowly but surely. Let's see, how does that look? Getting a little bit of wood, that's fine, because eventually I'd love to get a royal castle in here.
A stone castle.
Probably settle for a stone castle in the near future, though. I guess once this field is done, we don't have an army on the way. So once that field is complete, I'll... Oh, I was gonna say, once the field's complete, I'll have my dudes work on the castle. Frickin' A, man. Uh-oh, the Baron's coming for us. He has a tiny army though, so no big deal. Well, that's annoying. I was just commenting on, I wonder if you have better health if you eat like a little bit of each and then get the Black Death. Wonderful. So we can build this castle in one season, although we're gonna lose like all of our cows. I don't think we need to build it that quickly. Let's go for like 4. Go ahead and take this guy out. How does he have knights already? Seriously? There's like no way. Alright. Standard plans. Get all of our dudes hotkeyed. Peasants can join our swordsmen this time. Let's see, you swords go there. Archers. Actual service. I love, love, love the voice lines in this game. To me, it's incredible that such an old game did so well, in my opinion, did so well with voice acting. I mean, there are some modern games, I think, that have done a worse job of voice acting than Lords of the Realm from... What's this game from? Like 95 or 98 or something like that? It's a pretty old game, all things considered. That is obnoxious. Alright, we need to get our archers hitting their archers. Since our swordsmen are going to be idiots. Alright, get in there, swords. This is the other insane thing about archers in this game, is since like the number of individual units you get is based on like the army numbers, and then it breaks them up into groups of 4, 8, 16, whatever, is I'm pretty sure the damage they do is just based on the number of arrows that hit. So you could have like 1,000,000 groups of 4 archers, and you're just going to do a ridiculous amount of damage. So it's like you always have that advantage.
All your people are fed by dairy.
Let's see, triple. We're going to need to buy more wheat here. You always have like a ton of ranged units.
Buy these goods,
and
my lord.
there's that phenomena, whatever you want to call it, in games where ranged units are always more powerful in large numbers. I think phenomena is the right word. Alright, so we're back to average health. I hear more armies marching around. Let's get a bunch of this wheat planted. How many fields does this province have? Only 8. That's weak. I wonder if this province is actually self-sustainable with a high population. So like this province, by contrast, has 12 fields, which means I'm just going to have insane amounts of grain.
Supplies to which county?
Let's see if we can send like another 500 this way. We might have to keep an eye on food
A
here
band
and
of
make
Irish
sure
mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
that we don't start starving. Alright, 4 turns on the castle. I need way more lumber. Rather, sorry, stone. Lumber's totally fine. We have tons of lumber. So basically, we just need to get this county up and running, get it safe and protected, and that way...
Sir, this county
Yeah, this guy's coming again with 40 peasants, not even gonna bother.
You
Congratulations. Your 40 peasants did absolutely nothing, sir. Alright, so we get +6, which means we can get a little bit of money out of here. Now we can go +5, I think. Okay, ration gives us 1, so we can go +6. Let's see, we're trying to get 1,000 stone to get a stone castle here. Although I want to upgrade this castle to get some more quoting. Well, nobody can take this province as long as I have this one, as long as the knight doesn't have that one. Because in this game, for people to be able to capture provinces, they have to border. So, really want to get iron online, but I guess losing Callison's fine. Let's go ahead and start making pikes here. Maybe. We might just make macemen. Yeah, I think we make maces. Make sure that's 1 season, because maces are very cost efficient. I want to take this. I want to take Zenda, because if we can take Zenda, it means our home county is totally safe,
The castle has been finished.
even without a garrison in the castle. What do we have here? Welsh archers for 4,000. Can we sell anything? We could sell a bunch of wood or stone, although I'm not sure it's worth it. Make sure we get all of our fields properly planted.
Your people are of average.
We're actually losing population here. That is annoying. Maybe we do. I kind of want to take the Welsh archers and just stick them in this castle because I'm paranoid. I'm gonna
Garrett,
need
this castle does not have split this army.
We'll just go ahead and take the swords, the peasants, and some archers. I like having some melee troops in a Norman keep because it's likely that they're going to break down the first wall to the keep. Do I take those archers? No, we don't need them. I just love archers. That's why I'm so tempted to take them. I just love archers in this game. It's crazy. Hey, we got some money. Some homie discovered
The band of
treasure.
Danish mercenaries is available.
More Danish swordsmen. So no one's hired them yet, it seems. Yeah, let's just keep chilling. Let's get this province online. Get some more macemen. I need
This is one of your
to...
armies.
I wonder if this army could take this. I could probably actually go kill the knight. I'm sure he's just sitting on
A stone castle.
his... What is
A
this?
wooden
The palisade. I'm sure he's just sitting on that. Because the knight is not an incredibly intelligent opponent.
The long spell of
Nice. Drought. Poor cows. Lost one of our fields. So how are we doing on bows? Good. Probably want to get another 200 archers and then switch the blacksmith over there.
poor defense.
Okay, so the knight has that county now. So we need to make sure he doesn't waltz into here and conquer it. I do have a boatload of money. So I think what I'll do, we have 118, let's buy about 100 more. That's too many. Whatever, that works. Pikes are 13.
Buy
We
these
get
goods, my lord.
181 pikes
Buy
or
these goods, my lord.
236 macemen. The pikemen are just so much more
Buy these
durable.
goods, my lord.
Macemen do so much more damage though, but let's leave ourselves. Let's just get like 150, 145, close enough. I want to have some money left over. So I have 359 weapons, 345, close enough. Archers and pikes, very good. So I'm gonna come up here and try and tank Zedna from the knight before he gets a castle completed in it, because I believe, I'm pretty sure, could be wrong, but I think even if they siege that in construction stone castle, they'll still have to fight our Norman keep.
A band of Irish
Wow.
mercenaries is available for
I
hire.
probably spent, let's see, 200 pikes times 13. Well, I don't want to do the math right now, but I guess we could just do 2 times 13 is 26. So really, hiring mercenaries is
Irish
more
mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
inefficient than just buying weapons. I guess that makes sense because it's not using your population or your happiness. These are little things I never thought about when I was a kid playing this game. But definitely interesting to know. Still no one's coming through here. If we move these guys, 4 seasons. I kind of just want to finish the castle. That field can wait, in all honesty. Let's see, does the knight have an army up in here? He does. He has a tiny army, and he is building a wooden palisade. So I would like to not have to siege it, although we certainly have 83 dudes. I'll probably lose a few. Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't particularly care about fighting
Combine
that
these
battle.
armies.
This battle, however, we will probably fight. I'm just trying to make sure that this county doesn't get sniped from us. And let's manage that. Let's go ahead and fight this. That way we get all of our movement points back next turn. So swordsman there. You can go there. Alrighty. So, as much as I love a lot of things in this game, particularly for the time that it came out, I don't love how bad the AI is in combat. They're just so non-aggressive, predictable, whatever you want to say. They always do the same thing. And so I'd like to figure out a way to make the game more challenging. I've thought about doing stuff like I can't use bowmen. Like if I want a range unit, it has to be crossbowmen, because I think crossbows are a lot more balanced. Because bowmen, they just slaughter anything without armor. Just absolutely gets slaughtered by archers because they shoot so fast and they kill like 1 model per arrow on unarmored troops. Or 1, whatever you want to call that, health, 1 man. I mean, it's representative of like a group of 16 dudes, right? So however you want to think about it.
I'm gonna take.
And that way I couldn't use kind of the same tactic of like, oh, just get my archers in range and then... Oh, he's able to finish that castle. Oh, hopefully he doesn't... Wow, he really screwed over this province. He may not be able to finish that castle, actually. Kind of a scorched earth type deal, I guess. See if we can send some grain that way, because we're going to need it when we take that county. But yeah, like I was saying, if I use crossbowmen, I can't just like lure their ranged troops into 53 dudes. Auto count.
The addition of this new
Listen, you little.
Wow, I keep losing my train of thought. Okay, if I use crossbowmen, as I've been trying to say like 10 times now, I will no longer be able to just lure the enemy units into melee combat by sitting back with the archers at max range and plinking away at them. So this is going to be a county to get back on its feet. Oof. What I'd like to do is use this army to go take out the knight, and that way this poor desolate county will be safe since nothing will border it. I would potentially like to upgrade that to a royal castle eventually in the near future. That way we are super safe. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and save here. I'm going to end this video because it's been like 30-ish minutes long. I don't want these videos to be too long. So I'll finish this mission in our next video, and I hope to see you guys there. And as always, have a wonderful day.